the ravine.
We're
That's
all
correct.
level 18, I think.
18. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. You battled
18.
some
I
Fae.
was 19.
I just got a girlfriend, so no big deal.
And
It is high time for your character to get a love interest in this campaign as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor won't let us.
No, yeah, that doesn't exist.
Trevor won't let us get clothes.
You don't have clothes yet.
Yeah, what's your deal, man? We've been naked and not around chicks this entire campaign. We've played like 4 times.
You escaped a slave camp. You haven't been to a town. This is it's coming.
So it's like not one of those cool Huddies slave camps.
No.
I mean, we
No,
have
no.
been around one woman this whole time, but like resting bitch face.
Oh, Esther Mannheimer?
I will kill you
A local politics joke.
with
That was
my
one of the
sword.
council meetings.
Oh yeah, Ross, you have a tree sword.
I have a tree sword. Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with him. He's got a tree sword. Yeah, I don't remember anything about the loot that you guys have. Because I kind of counted on like, we'll play every month. I'll remember, but
Sure.
I have it written down somewhere, but there we go. Yeah, so okay, so let's all chip in, but as far as I remember, y'all were kind of making the final trek out of the Druid Walls, which again is kind of the enchanted forest area that is, relatively in the south, central south area of the map. And you had to cross a rope bridge, and while you were crossing the rope bridge, some fey creatures attacked you and tried to take down the bridge. You were able to womp them pretty good, and upon said womping, you crossed the ravine, and you are now on the other side as the hillside begins to descend towards a valley and supposedly towards a town called Lettings Crossing that your Deus Ex Machina friend has told you about.
Talking about Millock?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Millock will be kind of guiding you to that town, and it's the first bit of civilization that you will have seen since the slave camp. Does anyone want to add anything or talk about the fact that you might be, level 16 or level 17 at this point?
We had a vision quest. Seems like it's plot focused or just stuff to come.
Yep. You want me to look through my notes and talk about what you all saw in the vision?
I remember enough about what I saw, so I think I'm good. But I'll
Okay,
leave it
does
up to the
anyone
rest of the
want a
guys.
refresher?
No, I've got notes.
Yep.
Sweet.
I think I recall.
You think you do recall?
I think I recall.
All right, sweet. This is wonderful. Um,
Did Millock go into that circle and experience any kind of vision? I don't remember if
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
he did.
Yep.
He did? Okay. Just couldn't remember if he did or not.
Yeah, he was in there. He saw some shit. Y'all talked about it. So Malin is with you. And we're gonna pick up kind of right from having vanquished the Fey creatures and crossed the rope bridge. And yeah,
It was on fire?
what's that?
The bridge was on fire?
I think they set it on fire.
They set it on fire?
But then it was an illusion when they ran away or something. Because the second they ran away, it disappeared.
Yeah, the fire went away. Yeah, totally. But still is an intact rope bridge across the ravine.
Isn't it a root bridge?
Well, rope, root, it had handles.
Re-robbed. Okay.
I mean, we do have some clothes because we killed the guards who were after us and took their shit. So there's some armor, there's some clothing.
Yes, there's some distributed armor, and as far as clothing, I'm comfortable with assuming that you all have, some perhaps ill-fitting sorts of tunics and leggings and stuff like that, and you can kind of get by in that way. Tippery, unless you want to stark naked.
Jeffrey's a fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah, I haven't found any bits yet.
I
Mostly
think
fish.
I think Scrunk just has the loincloth still. I don't think he opted for any additional wares there.
Kurt.
So we're headed north, always north.
Yeah.
And we're trying to head towards some sort out of the Druid Forest.
Yeah,
Or
out of
we're
the Druid
heading
Forest, you're in the Druid Walls, which is kind
we're
of
in the
like
Druid
the
Walls, yeah.
area of the Druidic Forest.
I'm looking
And
at the
you're
map.
heading north and slightly east towards a town called Lettings Crossing.
Yeah,
That
we're
you're
trying to
looking
get
at,
to civilization.
yes, it exists right above the R in Druid Walls. If you're looking at your map, which
Sure.
should, yeah, that's kind of where Lettings Crossing is.
I think we should okay, I think we should head that way.
Okay, sweet.
Can we make it there in a day? No.
You should be able to make it there by nightfall. Is what Millock is saying. And he attempts to lead the way. Have we already done knowledge local rolls to see if any of y'all are familiar with the town of Lettings Crossing?
I don't remember.
Yeah, let's do them now.
That whether you have it or not, or
Well, I'll kind of like allow you all to find the way based on what you get on your knowledge local, whether you have it or not. Yes.
Sure.
got a 14.
Okay, 14,
19?
19, okay.
Rolled a 3 for a total of 1.
Scrunk is from the swamp.
Roll a 16.
Amazing.
16, okay.
And I don't have any modifiers.
Yeah. For anyone at a 15 or above, do you want to have been there before? At Horson, do you want to have been there before?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So at Horson, you have actually been to Lettings Crossing before. It is it's a small-ish town, population just over 1,000. So definitely bigger than a village, but not quite to the point of the city. It's at the eastern edge, of the northeastern edge of the Druid Walls, on the banks of the Lettings River, with farmland stretching into the Great Plains.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Sir, have you been there before?
No, but I read a YA novel that was set there.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. So does this make you excited to go to cross into Lettings Crossing? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you right now?
Oh, like a 7. Weddings Crossing is really cool because the author of Hot Crossing, which is a romance novel I read in the library at my father's house, is really interesting.
Okay.
So it's like he's going to Verona, essentially.
Okay. I got you. All right. So the situation now is let's at Horson, you can roll a survival check to aid Millock. And Millock will be rolling a survival check to try to take the most efficient path to Lettings Crossing from your current location.
Don't have survival. Plus wisdom. Okay, a 15.
15?
Russell,
Okay, cool.
15.
Enough to add a bonus to Millock's roll. He kind of scratches his head and he says, "It's been a while since I've approached it from this direction. I do believe that I can lead us there before nightfall." He starts to kind of head in a northeasterly way, which in this case is a slight downward slope. On the other side of this ravine, it is still a forested area. So you're walking for several hours. During the course of this walking, Millock kind of mentions that he's unsure. Lettings Crossing is very much part of Elathax, but he's being this close to a major war camp of the Irambari Empire. He's kind of unsure about what exactly might happen when you get there, and he makes the recommendation that you travel together under the protection of one of the guilds. And there's an adventurers guild outpost in Lettings Crossing, and he recommends he will be trying to move on from that point to go find some family members, but he recommends that you might want to establish a group with some sort of official charter when you get to Lettings Crossing, and you can do that at the Adventurers Guild outpost that is located there. A couple things that I just want to get to that will kind of picture in your head, that you're walking and then you're kind of making this journey and having this discussion. But I just want to remind y'all that you did find some scraps of map.
Oh yeah.
That was a copy of the map maker's original map, and you do also have some notes around some sort of scroll that seems to be written by Essengale Bacon that you found inside the kind of circle with the mummified druid bodies. That was the second thing you found there, and it was talking about route lines. And there was some mapping terms, and they were talking about route lines. And it said mile 14, and there was kind of an arrow. It said route lines 1 through 3, and then 15, 4, 6. So those are things. If those conflict with what is in your notes, just let me know, or if you took notes about that particular aspect. But that's just kind of ties things into a greater realm here, so I want to make sure that you don't forget that. All right. So as the sun begins to set, you're fully down into this valley to the north of the Druid Walls. You kind of come out of the tree cover. It's no longer forested, and you're kind of walking along this, beautiful kind of rolling hillscape. Think, kind of the Rittermark. As you're kind of rolling along these grassy plains. And you crest a ridge to see the river town just as it hits dusk. And you can see lamplight kind of flickering. There's some smoke coming up from the what is the term? Model and daub houses. That you waddle. Is it? Okay.
Weebles and it wobbles, but it won't fall down.
Okay.
That's where it came from.
That's where it came from. It came from the 1980s toy.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yep.
So you kind of see, this like picturesque, small town as you crest this ridge, and you can see that it's kind of, dinner time. You hear indeed, you smell indeed the sound, you smell the sounds of dinner cooking. You crest this ridge.
I'm not supposed to tell anybody my character has synesthesia.
Sorry, I forgot that note. It's been a while. And you arrive. There is a protection wall around about 3/4 of the city, and then what forms the 4th quarter is, of course, the river, Lettings River. So there is a kind of parapet at which you can see a gate by which you must go through. As you draw closer, you can make up your own minds as to how you wish to approach and enter this small town.
Are there cottages and little things surrounding the town, like farmland outside?
There is farmland. You can see kind of around. Yeah, I mean there's farmland, but it's not like people kind of living on the land right outside a major city. So it's pretty sparsely populated except for the city itself.
Should we seek accommodations for the night?
Yeah.
How do you intend to
Do we have any money?
accommodations?
A wine of credit? Don't you have wines of credit? Squonk? Do you have wines of credit? No, I said.
Yes.
Sort of might not fly around here. This is a fairy town.
I don't think we can use that word.
It's evening. I wonder if they shut the town's gate at nightfall. We may want to get inside.
So
Now,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
go on.
I want to take an account of our party, because I am clothed, but I am clothed in some catfolk uh like garments that they wear under their armor. Which I don't remember. Do they have boots? Or were they like
There was no boots.
clawed?
No. Yeah, they're pod. So you
Okay.
all are barefoot for sure.
All right.
You look like complete hammered shit.
Yeah.
Put it out there.
No, my stuff's clean.
Milak's dog is
My
out.
stuff is clean
Oh, right, yeah,
and
that's-
in good condition because it has been mended. And it is somewhat colorful because I prestidigitated it into somewhat colorful. But the rest of us, he's
I've
naked.
got
Mostly
leather
naked. Wearing
armor.
a diaper, like
we got two loinclothers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think Malin probably he took some of the catfolk armor
Yeah,
and
no, yeah,
clothing.
rather tattered unless you gave him your prestidigitation.
I eventually just kind of like fixed up everybody's stuff. If I could mend it, I did. I have to travel with these people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's in well enough condition, but like you're not looking like a like an adventuring party that has gold.
But he's basically
He's wearing a diaper.
yeah.
He's a grown man wearing a diaper.
And strong.
On me? No.
I would say grown.
Yeah. He's a budding young boy wearing a diaper.
A noble
And
scion.
his trunk is a 7 foot tall lizard in a loincloth.
Which is not I mean, the lizard folk occupy the same marshes. It's not the craziest thing in the world to see a wizard, but good point.
And a portion is fairly well clothed.
I'm wearing leather armor. No boots. Couldn't find any boots on the quest. Was looking for fucking boots the whole time.
No, it's
We don't have any money. I have zero money.
Looking around.
Mhm.
You said there are some like little cottages and it's sparse.
Yeah, it's sparse. There is like okay, so if you are looking at just put this out here for some sort of reference. But let's say if the town is there, here's the river. Right? Yeah, cool. Okay, so this is town. You guys are approaching it from this direction. You see a small like farmhouse over here. You see some farmland, some sheds, and maybe another small farmhouse over here. But there's not a whole lot, and that's all you can see at the moment.
I am looking around for like clothesline or scarecrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So give me a perception check. Yeah, you have to get actually quite close to find either of those things. So this is closer than this one, but either way, you're gonna need to move closer to whichever one you'd like to find those things. Does that make sense? So you're not like you're kind of coming out of the forest, coming down to this beautiful valley. You see the town ahead of you, and you see in the distance a little farmland here and a little farmland here. So let me know where you're trying to go to find these things, and you'll have to.
Well, I'm not trying to leave the route.
Maybe kind of like I'm telling you what you see before you. You're not close enough to try to steal clothes yet.
Okay. Yeah, no. Oz can't be bothered. If there's something nearby, yeah. But
Yeah. Sure. As you get closer, you notice that there is a road kind of leading to the city, or to the town rather.
So we're here.
Yeah, you're here-ish, and that's not 5 feet.
Okay.
Right?
So there's a wall and there's
Yeah.
a gate. Are there
Mhm.
people manning the wall?
Yeah, totally. You see like torches, and the gate seems to be manned.
Great. I yell, well met, travelers! Away,
Okay.
travelers!
You call them travelers.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I announce and walk like the king without clothes towards the town.
All right, gotcha. So you're walking. Does everyone choose to follow the small man?
Oh yeah, I'm right there with him.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I prefer Butterball.
Okay. So
Striding. Proud.
You're striding proudly towards the city. Um,
Like a quarter.
you see someone kind of hail to you, and they walk out to approach you, and they probably kind of meet you 30 feet from the gate. You see two guards, gruff looking men, middle height. They're guards. They've got the helmets on that come down and guard the bridge of their nose, and they kind of like ruff, 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 and come up to you and they go, "State your business, ruffian."
We are escapees, former slaves from the war camp over the mountains.
Okay, roll a diplomacy check on that one.
Tip away. With the natural one.
Oh, hell
Uh,
yeah, baby.
But diplomacy, show that. 2 ranks. So, so you're doing it's a -10, so I'm at -9, so it's a -7.
Okay.
As soon as he fumbles that
You can see the
horrendously,
reaction on they're like
I
extremely confused by whatever.
I say I'm sorry. Our roadie here has suffered a horrific head injury. We're actually Rusty Shackelford and the Missing Links. We're a traveling band. We were waylaid down the road by some bandits, and our roadie here, he really got messed up.
Okay, that's going to be a bluff.
Okay, for funsies, I'm gonna throw action die on that. That's 81. So that is a total of 21.
Okay, 21. All right,
Good.
sweet. He
Good
did not
bluff.
see his sense motive, the one that you were particularly talking to. The other one does even worse on his sense motive check. So the guy goes, "A traveling band of what?"
Yeah. A band. Like we and I point at Strong because he's the drummer. Porson plays the lute. I do some vocals. Sometimes I play with the harp a little bit. But and then Malin mostly he's trying to get us into screamo, but we're really
Scream-o. Strange. And your equipment?
stolen by the bandits. I mean, we're basically make it. We managed to scrounge up some things that we found along the road along the way. It looks like they took out some other people as well. So I mean, we're just scraping by here. We're hoping we can find a little bit of assistance and maybe some friendly what do you call it, hospitality. We heard that Lettings Crossing is a sweet town.
Want treats?
Hopefully, for people like us, hard in our luck, they might find some open arms. That's all we're really looking for.
Bandits, you say. You in particular look quite clean and well coiffed.
I know a few tricks and I cast prestidigitation and cleans on.
You go, "Jesus Christ!" Well, as long as you don't do that again. Who's Jesus? It's his mother. My Cathars beard.
Sorry, I
What's your language?
I haven't eaten or had much to drink in a while, so I do realize that it's improper to cast magic on. It's just something that I picked up. I hope you don't mind. I gave your clothes a nice sandalwood scent.
Doesn't matter. Do you have money for lodgings? We're not in the business of letting tramps into the house.
Well, as I said, bandits. So, with a couple of twiddles of my finger, I can wash some dishes, I can clean some clothes, I can darn some socks.
Yes. Yes, we will. Yes, we will exchange our labor for goods and services, which your town can provide. I've heard about this in books. I've never seen it done.
Strange group. You don't seem to be too threatening, though. He gives kind of Abhorsen a look-see. So is that a weapon you have there, miss?
Oh my, no, I'm just a woman. What are weapons? It is a loom for making fabrics for my menstruation.
All right, that will be a bluff check. Pretty good there, but will be a bluff check.
18 on the die. 23 for a buck.
Okay. He was actually he rolled an 18 on the die, but he is
Yeah.
just a card. So he does not, he kind of scratches his head. Goes, never did. All right, I'm getting into the role play. Never did quite understand no women folk no ways. And he goes, well, all's well that ends well. Follow me. I'll check you in with the temple. We'll see what you can do for the temple. Maybe scratch up some fixings for dinner or enough for some lodging. Maybe they take pity on you. Either way, it doesn't look like you're too dangerous, so come on in. And he kind of motions for you to follow as he walks towards the gate.
No, we at all.
Edwardson spits and follows.
As we're walking, says Scrunk discreetly. We're not dangerous at all. It's the people that are following us that are incredibly dangerous.
Danger.
Yes. Yes. Danger.
All right. So he leads you into the town, and you walk kind of straight down the main road, passing some different areas. You pass what seems to be a market. You pass what seems to be more of a residential area, but again, it kind of goes on much beyond your vision. This is a sizable town. And he takes you to the kind of back area near the ferry crossing. The ferry crossing is right in the middle of town. So that's going to be the ferry crossing right there. And he takes you to the east of it. And as you draw closer, you do see kind of the temple facade come into your visibility.
You pass by a tavern.
Yeah, you definitely pass by it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's several.
What's the size of this town? Give me like a visual comparison.
Yeah, for sure. So not terribly big. It's like cramped 1,200 people live here. Yeah. So gosh, let's put it into it's like Bedinburgh.
It's like, what?
You know, from the show the Last Kingdom.
I've never seen the show.
Oh, you've never seen
Never
it? Is
seen
it
it.
just fucking
All the years Glenn yelling,
Okay.
never seen it.
All right,
Didn't,
well,
didn't feel like I needed to.
yeah. Okay, let's say it is Rohan.
Sure, okay.
Just a very kind of beautiful.
Well, Rohan's a king.
Sure.
You're talking about Meadowstone?
Yeah. So it's like that. So not
How
terribly-
can men fight against such hate?
I'm telling you, to Meadowstone building.
Yeah, I forget what the fucking town is called.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, doesn't matter now. So yeah,
No.
this guy's
As
gonna.
we're- Trevor, as we're passing the ferry crossing for the river, Scrunk like taps the guard on his shoulder, and he just kind of like points, and he just asks, "River good swim?"
He kind of looks at you and says, "No, the river is where the ship goes."
He just looks sad.
And then as you go, you kind of hear him say under his breath, "See a little river folk this far south." So, and essentially, this man is leading you to the Temple of Cathar in town,
Yes.
to check you in to their care rather than just letting you roam around this
Eros city.
Eteros. There you go.
Edoras.
I thought
You
you
didn't
said,
hear me?
no, I didn't. I thought you said I got it. I'm realizing I don't have my fucking map of this town, which is disappointing, and I apologize because I would put it in front of you and be able to reference something.
Did you ever use the map I drew?
The one of the town.
You asked me for a map like 3 weeks ago. For retreat?
Oh,
Is that what I ever used?
it was. I was like halfway through the game when you sent it to me.
I figured it was too
Yeah.
late. You could use that one.
Yeah, I could use
It's on
that.
a body of water. Might be
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah. Find it and send it out to the group to at least give us like a reference for something, and then we can kind of fill in the blanks as we go along. But he says, "Wait here," and he goes up and knocks on the temple door, and a man kind of opens it. You see them talk in hushed tones, and then the man comes out and approaches you with the guard in tow. The guard says, "Well, I'll leave you to it. This here is Father Talbrin, and he wants to ask you some questions before checking you in and possibly giving you a bed for the night." Okay.
Really good.
Pretty good. Thanks for helping me along here. So Father Talbrin kind of comes up to you and says, he says you play some sort of music. Is that true?
Well, when we have our instruments, we've fallen on hard luck.
No, that is not true. This is a man of faith, Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say no, that is not true.
What do you mean not true, Pat?
I do not play any musical instruments. I cannot speak for these people.
He's our roadie.
That is also not true. I've never carried an instrument for any of these people.
He suffered a horrible head injury. Yeah.
This is
he used
also
to speak
not true.
extremely eloquently.
That is,
Josh.
I do speak eloquently. I
Hey?
texted you that too. Where'd you go?
Uh-oh.
What?
What did you get?
14.
Okay. So Father Talbrin goes, I don't believe so. Come in so we may talk further, please. He gestures for you to follow and kind of turns around.
I think I should get a circumstance bonus for Tiffery's list.
It might not help you that much, considering Talbrin has levels. So he approaches the door. As you notice, as he approaches the door, it just kind of opens before him. And he enters the temple. Picture like a small European church is kind of what you're seeing. So you see these rows of pew benches. You see a dais beyond the rows of pew benches. And then there's obviously there's a little bit of some mazed rooms kind of beyond that area where there might be some sort of, habitation for the local clergy. And he invites you towards one of the small hallways that goes off just beyond the dais, kind of where the preacher, as you will, if you will, would approach the dais on a Sunday sermon. And he leads you to what seems to be kind of a confessional or exam room. And there's two kind of pews there facing each other, and he invites you to sit down and says, "Tell me of your travels." And he's looking at you, Tiffery.
What is the name of the monastery up north?
The name of the monastery up north
Trying to find
is the Miller Monastery.
Okay. Well, it began some months ago when my father sent me east to the Millers Monastery. I think it's summer camp kind of thing.
I know it well.
I spent many months with the Millers. They were wonderful. And then I decided I was ready to go home. So I started to head home through the singing marshes, and That's where I was accosted by Wiggins. I would say they were Wiggins. And I was captured with this handsome gentleman here. Gesticulated towards Skunk. When at which point we were just horribly tortured, captured, driven like animals, made to eat scraps. Um, I cleaned most every night. Every night I cleaned. What did you do? Uh, uh, and eventually, after many nights cleaning, calling, just cleaning and calling for help, the Lord Cathar brought these people together in the same tent. And this, I would apply where I was a silver tongued gentleman in these wolves, orchestrated an escape. And I let the rest of my party take it from there.
And these were Irambari forces?
Mm.
Scrunk puts a claw on your shoulder, just like comfortingly.
Yeah, I'm getting misty eyed, reliving the trauma. So that's at that point, everyone's like, and the rest of the guys can tell you what happened.
Okay. He kind of notes, obviously, the existence of Malin. And without getting too far into Glenn's character, he kind of says, and who are you and why do you look Irambari? And Malin kind of describes like, oh, I'm from a rival house of the main house of Irambar, and I was kind of captured for that reason, and made to serve the Irambari Empire, and after a fashion was captured as well, and so that all kind of tracks. And he looks to you, Oz, and he has a kind of wry smile, and he says, "So when did you form the band?"
About the time I was approaching a city and thought to myself, would they be more inclined to let in some escaped prisoners or down on their luck minstrel show? Right about that time.
Down on the wood.
I appreciate the effort.
Down on the wood.
However, if you would like my assistance in, say, getting back on your feet, I'd recommend no further lying. But I do
Lying.
you needed to get into the city, and the guards don't have maybe quite the wit as they once did. Hashtag make Lettings Crossing great again.
I'll take your recommendation under consideration.
So, about this, some favors for a bed this evening. It is already getting quite late. But if you agree to
Is this some kind of a misogynist temple or worship?
Oh my
Do
god.
you
Love this so
completely
much.
just completely bypassed the porcelain? I mean, you didn't speak to Sprunk, which if you don't speak Draconic, I can understand that, but the porcelain's standing right here.
abhorrent.
I understand that women are encouraged to speak in your temple.
My woo! Do you have something you'd like to say?
How active is the port in this town?
Quite active. We have our working hours from an hour after sunrise to 2 before sunset. Why is it you ask?
Just curious. I just noticed the port. The river seems to swell here. Seems like a brisk trade might be flowing through these uh, deep waters. And thank you, thank you, Father.
Indeed, yes. This town grew up around the ferry crossing, and there is a fair amount of trade, but mostly it's just the only proper ferry crossing in a week or two's travel. So it's mainly transportation and tolls. But yes, there is a less than vibrant, but more than nothing trading community along the river, and we do play a small part. What I propose is this. we uh we provide food to the weary every morning, and if you will help serve, prepare and serve the food, as well as aiding in cleaning up after the breakfast service is over, I could see fit to put you up for the night, as it were. You agree to do this for me on the morrow.
May I please have some wolves? I was a novice initiate in Qatar space at the Miller's Monastery. Otherwise, that sounds wonderful.
Yes, yes. He kind of looks at each of you and asks, uh, "My good lizard man, do you desire some sort of clothing, or are you happy as is? I apologize. I do not know your customs.
I say to Sprung in Draconic, do you want some clothes?
I ha I have clothes.
Are you wearing clothes?
Either
I'm
one.
wearing I'm wearing them.
Oh, you're wearing a loincloth, and this is
Do
satisfactory.
you want more clothes?
What am I, a prince? No, I'm good. Do I need more clothes?
I'll take
Thank
a
you for your
sip.
kind offer, Father. I'm a 6 long.
Certainly. So he rushes away, and comes back, and Millock says, "Yeah, I'll take some robes from you." So he comes back.
Millock is still with us.
I had
thought
that
he was.
same thought.
I thought he went on to do his own thing.
Well, you were approached by the guard, and the guard wouldn't let you into the city, so he's definitely with.
Okay, bro. Right.
Hey, listen, every now and again I forget about Millock, and I'm
I know.
trying to ditch him.
I
Okay,
It's gonna-
you might wake up to find him
It's gonna be
gone.
level 12, fighting some really powerful enemy, and then Millock's turn initiative or the
Who's Millock?
oh Millock, there he is again.
There's the guy. Okay, so he gives those who want clothes, and these are just simple monk's cloth robes, and then shows you to a chamber that you're lucky is unoccupied except for you guys. And there are two bunk beds, so a total of four twin-sized beds that you may use to lay your head. He apologizes he doesn't have more accommodations, but does come back with kind of a heap of blankets, places them on the floor, and says, breakfast service starts an hour after sunrise. I will come get you around sunrise to aid in the preparation of this breakfast. Thank you for agreeing to do this, and please enjoy the accommodations.
Already on one of the top bucks.
Already. Okay.
Dibs on top.
Okay. So you're on the other top one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can he get on?
Yeah, I'll roll an acrobatics check. No problem.
There is a little ladder.
With a ladder.
With a waddle.
Bueno.
And I gleefully have a little giggle to myself.
Gleefully.
I say, "You guys, this is just like cabin 4. This is exactly like cabin 4. Same layout, same everything."
I pointed at the robes that the guy brought for Strong, and I say, "You're very intimidating with all your muscles. They wanted you to maybe put something on so you didn't, you know, depress everybody else in their lack of physique."
Oh shit.
Uh, I guess I will oblige due to my most humblest of natures, and I'll robe up.
Robot.
I'm very uncomfortable in this. Doesn't
When in
feel
legs crossing, notice that.
Take the bottom bunk under Tiffery.
Yes.
I'll let Millock have the other bunk, and I'll just lay down on the floor.
All right.
You don't wet the bed, do you?
What?
You don't wet the bed, do you? I say to Tiffery.
I stick my head over and I say, "No, I'm 35 years old. What do you think?" My head pops back over a minute later. I say, okay, so I'm gonna tie my sheet to this corner and that corner. I'm gonna drop it down, so then we're gonna have a fort. We can hang out on the bottom. But I'm gonna need it back at night.
Would you like me to sing you a lullaby?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. What lullabies do you know?
Oh, Queen and Cat. Yeah.
Um, I could sing you Rockabye Baby.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that later. Because I don't want to get sleepy right now. We'll do it later.
All right, Tiffery.
You just see my little feet just doing this off the end of the bed.
I do see that.
So Malin's kind of pouting in the corner. He kind of grabs some of the blankets, mutters to himself, and kind of just balls up in the corner. Kind of starts to sleeping. Milla
So bad.
goes.
I'll see you guys later.
Woo!
Hitting the
And
town.
room. Possibly never to be seen again. Who knows? So Millock has exited the room, and now it's just the five adventurers remaining. Anything else you'd like to do, talk about, say?
The rest of you see like the faint, aura of magic being cast. As all of the little holes and snags and stuff in the sheets get mended.
Nice.
And then I prestidigitate them to have like a soft lavender scent.
Perfect.
Obviously.
Much appreciated.
I'll wait until Malin is asleep in the corner, and then I'll pick him up and put him in the vacant bed since Millock left, and like tuck him in.
There are two bunk beds for a total of 4 beds. Malin is very much left out. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's sleeping on the floor.
Oh, you're sleeping on the floor? Oh, okay.
I'll
So
get
yeah,
a giant lizard.
giant lizards.
Yeah.
can sleep in beds.
I don't think I would fit in the bed.
It is a twin style. All right, so Malin is now sleeping in the bed. All right, so you all fall asleep. You can hear the wind blowing through the kind of open window way as you do go to bed, and you
We're
all
indoors. We're in a town,
Yeah.
indoors, in a
Yeah.
bed,
In bed with clothing.
with clothing
for the
and
first time
blankets.
in a very, very long time.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll a percentile die to see if Abhorsen has night terrors and screams in her sleep. She does.
She does, and she will.
Yes. So that happens at let's roll it. It's at 8 hours sleep. That happens at 5 a.m. Yeah. That's a D8.
Worst time for that.
Or 5 hours into an 8 hour sleep, let's say, because 5 hours into an 8 hour sleep, Abhorsen has night terrors and screams in her
Alright.
sleep.
Well, I rolled a 1 on my perception check, so I sleep through it.
Everyone else roll a perception check.
Not a natural.
Okay.
I got a 13.
All right. So you do hear it.
Yeah.
You get a 10 or above, you hear it.
Okay, I heard it as well.
Okay. So everyone hears it, and except for you. So, oh, Malin. Malin does not hear it either. Let me get your minis. Are they
I
in?
don't think they're here. I think they're in the black one.
But
Behind you.
Nice.
Of course, some screams.
Mhm.
Scrunk awakes.
Maybe they are in that.
Unfortunately, I kind of come over and like get on my knees by the bed and just like gently kind of try to rock you a little and try to like be calming about this. But this is a giant lizard doing this, so
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 on whether I wake up or not. So I did not wake up. I just scream in my sleep. I'm still sleeping, having a night terror.
Well, if this helps you, Jake, Tipper just instinctively wakes up also screaming. So when he
Okay.
hears someone screaming, he wakes up going,
are you both? Yeah, you're both on the same bunk bed, right?
yeah.
I'm on the
Right.
lower bunk. Yeah, Tiffany's up top.
So now I'm
He's
standing.
the
Now I'm standing and I'm trying to rock both of you comfortingly.
Hey,
It's really thoughtful.
well, do you know a lullaby?
Lullaby. Lullaby. I start singing in Draconic, which probably sounds fucking terrifying. Like hissing and like that guttural, like how a crocodile goes like go 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 go, that like guttural, like very deep
Yeah.
vibrating.
Chatter.
That probably works a little bit, like a white noise.
Yeah, there's some of that, some light hissing.
All right. So those of you that are awake, you hear a kind of intense ambient sound, like a. It seems to be coming from beyond this closed door.
Beyond the door?
Right there.
I said, hey, Squon, that's enough. You can stop now.
I get louder.
Can we adjust the camera on the map
Oh,
really
yeah.
quick just to center it on where you've set up the door? Here we go.
So do we need to roll perceptions to hear that, Trevor, or we
No.
Okay.
You're up. You hear it.
uh
It's loud.
I motion for Tiffany to follow me and I go to the door.
Okay. Cool.
I slide down the ladder, fireman style.
Yeah,
from the
for
top bunk,
Perfect.
and I grab my shield, which is leaning up against the wall.
Okay. The door, Scrunk, feels hot.
Mm.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Is it locked? Does it appear to be barred in any way?
Nope.
Jerk it open.
Yeah,
I don't know which
100%.
way does it open? Like into the room
It
or
opens towards. So it opens toward you. It opens
Yeah, so-
inside.
Yeah, pull it in, open it really quick.
The temple appears to be on fire.
Fire temple.
I just yell, just like battle fucking roar, sounding the alarm here.
I'll roll another perception check. No, it's going to be over. Still a 1.
Yeah, it's super.
Heavy sleep. I've been traipsing through the fucking woods, sleeping on the ground. Idiot.
And if it looks like Oz is not waking up, and I'm assuming the rest are, I'm just going to throw him over my. I'm just going to grab Oz and throw him on my shoulder.
Okay.
So you roar. You're a roaring giant lizard man.
Yeah,
There we go.
toting Oz, like fireman style. I kind of hope Dan continues to roll ones and just sleeps through this this whole thing.
The temple burning down.
He just wakes up and we're outside.
What did you do? Not that he really cared. All right. Do you exit?
So
Yeah, I'm getting us the fuck out of here.
Okay. So as you exit, you see kind of like a beam fall in front of you, and you can see just kind of fire all around. And you can see kind of rubble. So this fire looks like it's been going on a
So
while.
now we're outside.
You certainly can be. Skrunk is out here with Oz. Just put it behind. So place yourselves as you will. And Skrunk, as you come out, you notice Fey creatures about.
Oh, it's those fuckers again.
Like, some of them are holding torches and lighting fire to things.
the fey creatures
Yeah.
from the forest?
They look similar.
I look back at Abhorsen and I said, Abhorsen, your sword!
I stand up from
You
the bed.
asked for it.
No, I say it like as if, like, hey, you have a sword that deals cold iron damage against Fae.
Yep.
I draw my sword.
Your
I grab my
minstrel sword!
I grab my blanket from the bed.
Oh, that's a good idea.
These are the areas that are the most fiery that you should stay away from. All right. Once you all, do you all get out there?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
already done.
Okay.
charged to the door.
Right. Okay. It is initiative time.
Dude.
All right. Anyone above a 15?
Rolling on d12s.
Yes. Anybody above a 10? Okay. Anybody above a 5?
I got a 9.
You got a 9?
7 for Edwardson.
Okay. And the rest of you?
I'm unconscious.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair. And you said?
2.
2?
I'm waiting for another, incident that might jostle me awake.
Yeah. Okay. So this one cackles, kind of approaches you to this side. This one cackles, comes over here, and Skrunk, they throw a like small throwing knife at you. And it clinks off of your natural armor harmlessly. And you get to respond. It is your turn.
I'm going to just roar again, rage, and charge that thing that just threw a knife at me.
Okay. Do you choose to put your friend down?
Nope, he's coming with me.
Okay, gotcha. So he is coming with you. The running will jostle you awake if you desire to be jostled awake, but you can also make it a roll.
Okay, I got a 10 on my perception check.
Okay. All right, cool. You wake up mid charge on top of the lizard man as he is holding you. Do you want to do something about that before he gets to whatever he's charging at? You are also completely bewildered and confused right now, but this dude is obviously running, carrying you. Do you want him to be carrying you? What is your reaction?
I think my reaction is, let me go!
Okay, gotcha. Scrunk, do you let him go?
Yeah, he wants to be let go. Okay.
So you have been let go. You are on the ground. You will pop into initiative here in just a little bit. And all right, you approach the thing, and you may do what you would like to do.
Uh, quick refresh. I need a full round to do all my natural attacks, right? I just get the one here.
That is correct.
Yep. So we're gonna do a claw attack.
Mm. You can do 2 claws.
2 claws.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do 2 claws, and then to do that, because you have a 2 claws, like a bite and a tail or something like that.
I don't have the tail feet yet,
Okay.
but at some point, yeah. So right now I
Okay,
got two
2 claws
claws
and
and
a
a
bite.
bite. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You can do 2 claws. I see no reason why you wouldn't be able to do that in the time that you have alive.
Word. All right. First attack is a fucking 23 to hit.
23 to hit, that'll hit it.
Yeah, and then the second one is a 21 to hit.
Both of those will hit.
All right. The first attack does 10 points of damage,
Okay.
and the second does 13 points of damage.
Okay. You said 10 and 13.
Yep.
All right. Cool. This thing is fucking caught off guard by that, and seems to be pretty ragged, bleeding everywhere. Its jaw's dislocated. You definitely did some fucking crazy ass shit to it. It looks pretty tattered, but it is still standing. Horse.
Am I going to fall in at the end of the...
Yeah, you're at the very end.
Uh,
You're like looking around, being like, "What the fuck is going on?" So,
I fan out to the right, the opposite direction Scrunk went, around the pew.
okay. That.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And as I move, I use my revelation to cast Armor of Bones on myself.
Okay. Armor of Bones does what for the group?
What? +4 to armor bonus?
All right, sweet. Anything else you'd like to do, or is that your
No,
movement standard?
that's movement and action for this first round.
All right. After that, this one shuffles over to this small piece of rubble here and throws a throwing dagger at you, Scrump, for a total of 10.
With me raging, that will hit.
Okay.
That's the number exactly. Is a 10.
Okay. Yep, that'll do it then. 1 point of damage.
Jesus.
It's a lot to come back from, but one point of damage there.
Scrunk is down.
I don't
Uh-oh.
think that was going to happen.
Malin, seeing the damage that you did to Scrunky, runs around to that one. And what does he have? He's got like a club or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. He whacks it with his club and whiffs it. Does not hit. That brings up Tiffany. Tiffany.
As a standard, can I pick up
As a standard or a move, yes.
I'm gonna pick Dan's character up as a standard.
Okay.
He was on his feet to start his round.
Okay.
Then when we go 5, 10, 15. That's why
You're just fucking flesh shielding.
yeah,
Okay, perfect. You do have your shield, though,
yeah,
right?
that's why.
Cool. All right, after Tippery, brings up one of the more heavily armored ones. You see it's kind of like clad in bark armor. And he goes around and levels his club with Scrunk and attacks you. And that will hit an 11.
That'll do it.
All right, that is 7 damage. And you see as the club kind of slams into you that it kind of bursts alight as if the tip of it were a piece of metal that was being forged. It's kind of glowing red, but it only flashes like that for an instant as it hits your skin. And you feel like you've taken the brunt of the attack, but you've also been burned.
Gotcha.
All right. After that, the other more heavily armed one is going to run up to Malin and attack Malin. Malin probably has an AC somewhere between 12 and 16. That is a natural 1. Malin does not
Crit
have
that shit. Crit
and
it.
therefore will not have the option of critting anything. Oz is
All right, I am going to use an action die to gain the reach magic feat for 3 rounds. And then I am going to get behind this chunk of rock, and I am going to cast Shocking Grasp on the one that just hit Scrunk.
okay. So that is this guy.
And that is going to be natural 1.
Oh shit.
Oof.
I will use one of my action die to crit that natural 1.
Okay.
And you roll your damage and do half that amount to yourself. As the grenade goes off in your hand.
It's a burning building. These incendiary devices.
Take 12 plus what?
Half. Fuck. Jesus, I'm sorry. That was a little intense, but you did roll a natural 1. You know, okay, cool. We're just gonna go with that. I love that. That's what I'm gonna do every time anyone rolls a natural 1. Okay. Moving on. Scrunk, you are going to bear the brunt of another attack, at least hopefully this little gremlin fey thing thinks, as it kind of slashes out at you with both its hands at the same time. Doesn't seem to have a weapon other than those little throwing knives. Okay, that is going to hit a 12.
That'll do it.
You'll take 3, count them, 3 points of damage. It is then going to attempt to get into a flanking position that will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Scrum.
That will be a 18 to hit.
18 to hit, it will hit.
4, 11 points of damage.
You kill the shit out of this thing.
I screonk loudly and triumphantly.
There you go.
As it's passing through, it dies. All right, cool. Try to play the advantage, and the advantage played it. Okay. So brings up its little buddy, who will move into a flanking position with the little lieutenant man.
Love that song.
And that will hit a
Little.
10 on the die. Or on the die.
That's the number.
Okay. You take 2 points of damage, sir. And you may respond.
Was that a temporary get an attack of opportunity?
I'm out of range. It's this guy, right? Oh, he was.
Oh, he would? Yeah. Different take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, well, let me see if I'm gonna try to just shield bash him. So I don't have a weapon, so he's going
Yeah.
to trying to hit him with my shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take like what, like a -4 because he's not trained in shield bash?
Well,
Or be
no.
like an unarmed strike.
Shield bash. I think it's -2 because it's an improvised weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Could
And then I'll
he
do your D6
could he
on
action die? Could he action die for shield bash? I don't know what the prereqs are for that feat, if that's something.
Well, I'm thinking what might be more interesting for him is stand still. Effectively stopping somebody from moving.
It's got a prereq for combat reflexes.
Do you have combat reflex?
Oh yeah,
No.
it does have.
No,
Well, you could use 2 action. I get both of them.
do that. Let me think about it.
Yeah, you said you just take a -2, but I'll give you a D6 for the action die, and then I have your strike. Sorry, you swank.
Sure, I'll take the 2. I'll do the 2 and I'll do stand still.
Make a combat maneuver check.
Yeah, so maneuver check. Just saying about my character sheet. So what is the stat I'm adding to it?
Your strength and your attack bonus.
Okay. +3. 2, so +5 total. We'll say, here we go. So 17.
17?
Yeah.
All right, Sprunk, you do not take that damage. My D.
No.
That stops there.
And he don't move at all.
Do you want to roll a d4 to see how long you have those 2 keys?
Sure.
But what I am going to say is that he tries to move.
He still can.
You stop his movement. He's going to attack.
He can still do a stand. Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't do it strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
He hits an 11. Hasn't hit temporary. I don't think so.
I don't know. Listen,
Oh, yeah? Really
I have one thing. No, that will not hit.
Okay, perfect. So with that out of the way, Scrum, you may respond.
Yeah. We're gonna give this guy the business. 2 claws and a bite. So, oh shit. First one's probably gonna miss as a 9.
Doesn't hit.
Next one is a 21.
That will hit.
And the final attack is, oh geez.
And that was in the order of claw, bite.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 claw hits
Yep.
for 10 points of damage.
Okay. He doesn't love that. But he's okay. All right, after Scrunk brings up Abhorsen.
Uh, I head towards, so there's a little figure on the far right. Is that a Fey? Or far right for me, looking up top, maybe it's,
That's
yeah.
fire.
Oh, okay.
So the Fae are there,
Great.
there.
I head towards the one directly in front of me,
Okay.
and attack it with my ironwood sword.
Okay. And that gives you a +2 to hit, right?
It does. +2. Well, an 18 hit.
An 18 will hit.
All right. And I roll 1d8. Is that my damage? Yeah. Four points, 4 points of damage. Do I get a damage bonus from the ironwood sword? No.
Oh, it was just a hit. Let me find
Just
out
a
what
hit.
papers on it. I think it's just a hit.
I think it's just that's what I have written down, but always good
Yeah,
to
Do you have
check.
a strength bonus?
Cold iron versus Fey,
Right, but do you have a
+2 to
strength
hit.
bonus?
Yeah.
Add
Do I
that
add
to
that
your.
to add that to damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
So I got,
7 points of damage.
all right. Cool.
Okay.
Marginally better. He's, yeah, you hit him. It's a solid hit.
I hit him. Ironwood
Solid
sword.
hit.
Fuck
Cracks
off.
a Paldroon. Pauldron.
Mm.
As I like to say, Paldroon. After Paldroon. After Abhorsen.
You said you got 4 rounds on the feats.
Mhm.
That means your action die exploded.
It does.
That why? That
Because when you
counts.
roll the action die, if you get a 4, it explodes.
Okay. All right.
4 rounds. 4 rounds.
If you explode 4 times in a row, you get the feats permanently.
That's not true.
I mean, if we house rule it, it could help us. 6 rounds.
So this one is going to attack you, Abhorsen.
I legitimately was considering making it.
Let's find out.
Because 4 times, yeah. That's 4 to the power of 4. So 1 in 128.
Abhorsen, you are facing an attack with the strength of 15.
That will not hit with my
That will
armor
not
of
hit
bones.
Abhorsen.
No, not with my armor of bones.
Dang, that's fucking awesome. Okay, cool. So that's a swing and a miss. Malin is going to attack the one that just attacked you, Ross.
Sounds like he's got it coming.
will hit. Malin will do a certain amount of damage. And after Malin, Tiffer.
Oh yeah. How's the big bad end looking?
There's 2 big bad ends.
Yeah.
This one's looking fine.
Yeah.
This one's looking fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Both wearing kind of that bark armor.
Okay. I'm going to move 10 feet here.
That will threaten an attack of opportunity from dude.
Oh, okay. Then I'll take a 5 foot.
Yep.
And I'm holding my shield.
Yeah.
I'm sweating profusely.
Okay.
I'm cowering.
It's very hot. Yeah. Very
I'm gonna
scary.
roll a bluff though.
Okay.
Slippery's not quite.
Okay. You're gonna move and try to convince the enemy that you're not afraid.
Yes.
All
No,
right.
no, no, that I am afraid. It's a bluff, but I'm not.
Oh, but
Slippery has a plan.
okay.
Sorry, a plan. All right, so it's a 17. I don't have anything in bluff.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fucking little fey imp. He seems to like kind of like
yeah, I got this.
feel himself, and it's like yeah.
And then I declare my smite target here.
Okay.
On this guy. I'm within 10 feet of Scrunk, so now he's gonna get a fuck ton of bonuses to hit me.
Okay.
He's not aware of that. He only does half damage to Scrunk.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else from you?
I mean, I took a 5 foot step, and that's my standard, so no.
Okay. So that brings up the person that you just smote. He is not aware of said smiting. And wonderful. That will hit a 22. Scrunk, I'm going to do these separately because you're only taking half damage. Okay, so you take 3 physical damage. And you take 1 fire damage. For a total of 4. And you can kind of see that he glances down at his club and then glances at the way he hit you and then glances down at his club and kind of just shrugs. Ross, it brings up the scary one that you just cracked his pal Droon, and he will be attacking you now. Oh, okay. 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 We're just gonna roll to see what's up. Oh, and he's back.
There he is.
He's coming back.
Lubrication.
He's back.
He's
How are we
back.
doing?
You're being attacked.
I'm being attacked, yeah. I heard you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm a good hearer.
Oh,
Oh, I hear.
Does a
I'm being
20
attacked.
hit you?
23 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will hit. Even with my armor of bones. I receive an attack. For how many points of damage?
10 points of damage total.
This
And
is
you
not good.
see kind of as the club makes contact with you, it kind of glows white hot as it makes contact with you, and you feel that some of this damage was kind of magical fire in nature, as you feel that you've not only been hit, but also burned.
It's not good. This is the one directly in front of me, the one that I struck.
Yes.
Attacked me. Oh boy.
Brings up Oz. All right. I'm going to go around behind this pew. And I'm going to try again, this time at the one that Orson is attacking. Okay. Okay. And that hits an 18 touch on. Yes, that way. 30 points away.
Good God.
It is not dead. It is extremely not doing well.
Hell yeah,
Really
Oz.
not doing well.
It's gonna suck.
I cast prestidigitation
Boom.
and shocking grasp.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like fucking its armor is smoldering. Its flesh is starting to peel off of its skeleton. Very, 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 very not good looking.
I call out to abortion. You got this.
This brings up this little fella that is going to attack Tiffery.
I go, oh no, wait, no.
That's gonna hit an 8.
No.
Yeah.
Please stop it.
And Scrunk.
I hope all of your friends don't come over here.
All right, we're back at it. Full round here on this dude again. 20 to hit.
20 will do it.
16 to hit.
16 will do it.
And 17.
17 will do it.
All right.
You're about to
Oh.
do some work.
All 3 here. So first ball does 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Second does 10.
Okay.
And the bite does 9.
Dead.
Wow.
Who to smite? And I was like,
I mean, he just did well over 30 points of damage.
Yeah,
Well, 32 points of
He
damage.
annihilated him. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I'm getting low on health, so I definitely appreciated that. But another triumphant screonk echoes through the temple.
Through the temple.
Temple's on fire. Temple's burning down.
Guys, we gotta find a way to pilot out of this stone temple.
Abhorsen.
Oh, that got me.
Abhorsen.
So I will take a full round attack against the jabroni that just hit me. So I get 2 attacks.
Just the one, right?
Just one?
Yeah, just the
All
one
right.
because they're not natural attacks, so it's just your main attack
Gotcha. Just one
until you
attack.
have 2 base attack bonuses.
That'll hit. It's an 18 on the die.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's it. Um, for 7 points of damage.
That is all. That is more than what was required to
Amazing.
take out that one.
The fool? Yes.
The fool. That brings up the guy who's kind of across from, or diagonally across from you, a person. And because Malin seems to be flailing around in impotence, this thing will attack you.
Attack me.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Does a 17 hit?
That is the number.
That is the number, so it hits.
Damn.
You take 3 points of physical damage.
I accept 3 points. I'm feeling rough. I'm in rough shape.
Malin attempts to avenge you.
I'm still standing,
Yeah.
but
Revenge.
I am not stoked.
Preemptive vengeance.
Is able to hit and deals a hefty amount of damage. Okay. After that hefty amount of damage, Tippery.
It is you. Fuck you. Tiffery repeats the same bluff. Like, whoa! Taking a 5-foot step back. Do you want to roll it again?
Yes.
Whoa, I'm Georgian! 17. Same.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
I don't really know what he does with this
Well,
information.
think about it for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll finish my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see the small, pudgy, little clerical looking dude going,
Pretending to be
on fire. He's holding a stinky shield. And then once I'm behind Scrunk, I reach back with my little hand and I do a little push
Yeah.
for a way on hands.
Oh, way on hands. Nice.
I'll get you this.
Boy.
Okay. My charisma modifier, 1d6 for every 2 levels. Okay, so it's going to be a d6 plus my charisma. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, you're in luck, buddy. 6 on the die. I think my charisma modifier is a 2. I'm going to double check.
You laying on hands?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need your charisma modifier?
Don't you add charisma modifier?
Just die.
Okay. Then you get 6.
Ew.
Unless you, I mean, there might be a feat that adds your charisma bonus, but I don't think you have.
Are you thinking of a cleric or an oracle?
Oh, it's the number of times per day is my charisma modifier. That's what's thinking.
All right, so that's wonderful news for the group. As we move on in initiative to Mr. Oz. Wonderful news.
All right. How's the one that Malin's fighting taking any damage?
Malin's poked at it a little bit, but it looks okay.
Okay.
Boss, where are you?
I'm behind the pew.
Oh, you moved.
I'm going to use the one trick that this pony has.
Yes.
That's a not natural 20.
That will hit.
25 points of lightning damage.
Man, not even. I considered fudging it, but not even fudging it. This thing's down to one hit point. So looking very shaky.
The
We're going
one.
to allow some things to happen here. The map is going to now take an initiative. Okay.
It's gonna suck when we find out this is all an illusion. We've just been killing, parishioners.
Just
They were gonna help us serve breakfast.
murdering priests.
I told you I'd be there at 5 in the morning.
So this fey creature and Skrunk and Tiffery need to roll reflex saves as several joists, beams, and different other types of rubble from the roof fall down.
Let's fucking go. 19 on the die, baby.
Okay.
For a total of 20.
He's a champion.
I'm almost certain I do not save. I think I roll 3 on the die.
Okay.
And I doubt my combat reflexes are great. That's one of my stats I cannot figure out.
Trevor, can I action die and take it for Tiffery? Whatever is about to happen. Is there some way I can?
Yeah, like push him out of the way with your reflex save and just take the brunt.
I appreciate it. I have taken no hits this entire fight.
That doesn't matter. You're
All right.
you're my little doughboy.
Okay. So you do successfully push him out of the way. Young Fey friend does not successfully leap out of the way.
Not gonna be your hero, baby. Everybody started singing "Hero" by Enrique Iglesias.
11 points of damage as this thing falls on you. And let me roll this. Okay, cool. And no, yeah, you're not going to get pinned underneath it because you did succeed on your reflex. This guy's not pinned either. Okay, cool. So that brings up the man who just got knocked down. He is going to spend a move action. And then Tippery, he's going to throw a dart or small knife of sorts at you.
Okay.
Yeah, just waiting right by him. Scrump.
Can I traverse the corpses and rubble? Just try to like straight line go at this guy that just threw a knife at Tiffery?
Yeah. You can't charge over rough terrain, I don't believe. So it is treated as rough terrain. So you can get to him, but you cannot charge him.
Yeah, all good.
Okay.
And do I have any attacks after that?
Yeah. You have your 2 claws.
All right, we're gonna get clawed up here. So first attack is 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
And the second is a lot better, 21 to hit.
I have a +2, which still won't hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Nope, that's on dice. There we go. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage to the young boy. He scowls at you. He's not looking great, but he's not too aggrieved. Abhorsen.
I give the Fae standing in front of me who just received the lightning blast and I assume it's looking pretty fucked up, the hairy eyeball.
Yeah.
And I attack it with my wooden sword. That.
Is
Oh,
that a
come
nat
on.
20? Is that a big nat 20?
It's a big nat 20. God damn it, the sword is stuck. But that's a nat 20 right
Look at
there. You
that.
like that?
You
You
love to
like
see
that?
it.
I will use an
Instead
action
of
die.
yeah,
Go on.
he's at 1 health. Describe
Sure.
how you take this young boy out of the world of the living.
The
This
sword is
young
made
lad
of.
who's done nothing to you.
He's done nothing to me.
This poor little boy who just wanted to come into the church today
And set it on
stab.
fire and
It's like
throw
that's
knives at
in
strangers.
Bruges.
It's not. Yeah, it's
It's
like
not a kid. It's not, that's not a
it's a
child.
terrifying baby.
Right, killed that little
Yeah.
fucking boy.
This is actually how you worship in this temple. You light it on fire and throw knives around. So
Yeah, so that's how they do it. Um, I elbow kind of Malin and kind of like, hey, are you watching this? And I like take the wooden sword and I kind of like give Malin like the again, like really doing the eyebrow thing. And I take the wooden sword and then I reach out and I grab the Fey thing by its throat and then I jam the sword down its mouth and I make it swallow the sword and do like a
Okay.
sword swallower trick with it.
Yeah. Brutal.
Um, and
Yeah.
let it go. And I'm still giving Malin the hairy eyeball. And I kind of do one of these, like, ta-da.
Malin
You ever
looks
see?
too like his look says that he's disappointed in himself.
Because that was very fucking cool.
Yeah.
And Malin really wants to look cool.
Yep. So he gives it's almost like he's not reacting to what you did, he's reacting to how disappointed he is that he didn't do something like that.
He
So in a
needs to talk
way,
to his dad.
yeah.
He's got to call his dad.
As I remember it, he's like semi-petulant adolescent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's
Yeah.
accurate.
Wonderful. That thing is quite dead. And that actually brings up Malin, who kind of sulks back this way.
Combat sulk, huh?
Yeah, or no, now that this guy's down, he kind of combat sulks over to the remaining one, and in kind of a pitiful attempt to imitate you, takes his club and goes like, "Ah!" and tries to just come like top of club down on the creature. He will take a severe penalty to hit because he is trying to use a club as a piercing weapon. I rolled a 2 on the die anyhow. So he does not connect that blow. And after Malin, we are looking at Tiffany.
I look at briefly Malin. Do we make eye contact?
He's gone. Yeah, and then he looks over.
The second he looks at me, I go. When someone sees you looking at them, and you're like, no, I'm looking at you. Wow, this is a real.
Billy Pickle here.
Yeah, a lot of guys. We just got
Yeah.
this dude over here.
A Dorley of a Purple. Real Dorley of a Purple. That's fine.
Nice.
Excuse me, Jesus, Lord.
Ba, 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 ba. I have all of it.
You are rough.
I have clothes.
You have clothes on.
I'm not naked. I have a shield. Yeah. What assets do I have to my name? 2. I go over to this one and I will hold my action to lay on hands when he is about to die. Or let me say, is he stable? I'll use my action to see if he's stabilized.
Yeah.
Or is he just dead?
You check if he's stabilized. Roll a heal check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. I don't have anything in it. I can't remember what the modifier is for the heal check.
Wisdom?
Your wisdom is definitely a modifier for the heal check.
Okay. I don't think it'll add anything, so just 6.
Just 6. You sense movement there. It appears as though he's still alive, but you'd have no fucking idea how far from death he might be.
Okay.
He's not dead right now. He doesn't look good at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
After Tiffery, we're looking at Oz.
Okay. I cast Shocking Grasp.
Yep.
Before I approach 5, 10, 20, 30. And I look down at the fey creature and I say, with my hand like crackling with lightning, surrender or I'm really gonna hurt you.
He just looks at you with just anger in his eyes and doesn't say anything.
Okay, and I'm really gonna hurt him. That is a 19 on a touch attack.
That will hit.
That's pretty sad. 21 points of lightning.
21 points of lightning damage. This thing's dead. Whatever it was is dead. However, we're going to remain in initiative.
The building.
These
out of there.
pews kind of crash all together and brings up Scrunk.
Are there any combatants or any
No.
any more baddies? I look at Oz and I'm just like, leave.
I look back at him and I say, I look at him, look past him at the one that Tippery is checking out.
Yeah.
And I say in Draconic, take that one with you.
Grab. I just go. I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna drag it out of there.
Okay. So you get to him. Your standard action is to grab him, and then you can't split movement at this point in your career. So you are holding on to him. That brings up Abhorsen.
As a standard action, can I loot the corpse in front of me? The one that
You
we
have
first
2
found?
seconds to see if there's anything on it.
As a standard action, you could pick up its weapon.
As a standard action, I pick up his weapon.
Loot it. Or like if there's a visible coin pouch or something like that.
So his weapon in this case, Abhorsen, you can just see this, as you know he's been like, the one right in front of you.
Right in front of me, yeah.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
heavy,
Cool.
the heavy
So
hitter.
you grab his supposedly magical club.
Oh, it's a club he charged with magic. Is that what it is?
I mean, maybe you saw it kind of like a light, as though it were coming out of a fucking forge, as it hit you. That's why I say supposed. You don't have any indication that he cast something on it, but yes.
Gotcha.
These are plant-ish creatures. Does the bark armor look like armor, or does it look like part of it?
It does look like armor. It does not look like part of it.
Fine. I grab the weapon I can see, and I head towards the exit,
Okay.
which is get me the fuck out of there. Yeah.
Get you the fuck out of there. Indeed. All right, Malin. Just fucking Hwhatsit in a straight line out the door and into the darkness. Tiffery.
Scrump has got this. I look around now, wondering about the brothers of the church. Let's see anyone else. Or any like doorways, anything like that. Okay. Oh,
It's just all just terrifying rubble that is coming down in a blaze.
okay. Cool. In which case, I will hold my action to the end of initiative.
Okay.
But I will. But when it is my turn, I will don't move out.
Okay. Gotcha. After Tiffery is Oz, and then it would technically be the end of the initiative order to then starting.
Okay.
Did they have any more of those throwing daggers?
Yeah, totally. So depending on the one that you're checking out.
Number one right behind.
Oh shit, yeah. So they had 5 to begin with. That one I think threw 2. So you've got like it's like a little side pouch with 3 remaining small throwing daggers.
I grab all 3 or
You can grab the whole pouch if you want. You just kind of rip and it'll come off.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that as my standard action.
Okay.
And then start with that.
All right, that does trigger the end of initiative. So Tiffery, you would slot back in if you desire.
I hold myself out of initiative until I am clearly the one back leaving.
Okay. Now the building goes. Oz, roll a reflex save.
Oh, mush.
As debris, flaming debris comes down on your head.
That's gonna be a 10.
All right, so you do not get out of the way. And you take the full brunt of 10 points of damage.
Okay, I am at -7.
Tight. Brings up Scrunk.
Can I jump into initiative?
As a reaction to that, you may.
Yeah,
so you're right in front of
initiative and then double move to Oz.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean double move to 2 far away. All right, 5, 10, 15. Oh, if I do diagonal, it'll work, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. I went on hands. Well, actually, let me make sure I can. How did I can do this? Oh, it's my modifier, right? Okay, so I can do this. Great.
Woo. -7. We kind of lucked out there, huh?
You're gonna take a 3. 3 points to kill again.
Okay. Well, I'm stabilized at -4.
Perfect. All right, Scrunk.
I just start dragging this thing.
So we'll say you can move half movement.
So movement speed is
Right.
40.
It's a light load. He can
just go.
just go.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be what's your strength?
I'm still raging, so my strength right now is a 23.
Oh yeah, you can just fucking drag it.
You're not dragging it. You're more like luggage carrying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terminal C.
You just can't make a
D.
double move. I'm not gonna let you sprint with this thing, but you can make a full move.
What do you mean I can't bring this gnome as a carry-on? It fits.
And I've got fast movement, so movement is 40.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how far I can get.
Make it all the way to the door.
Cool. If I and then can I just like throw it outside? Like,
Sure. As your standard, you can do that.
yeah. Just like throw it out the door, and then I'll be right there if I need to
Piece of
grab.
luggage, absolutely.
And I'll be there if I need to grab Oz and run him out.
All right. So after Scrunk, Abhorsen.
Did you take any damage before the rubble?
He
Is-
got my
Oh, right. Yeah.
for a surprising amount of damage. You gotta throw it back in your face somehow.
No, you don't.
I'm going to take a full withdrawal action
withdrawal.
out of the
Just
church.
to make me
Full round withdrawal.
hit Scrunk instead.
So as soon as you exit this
Yeah.
ajar door, because obviously they had to get in somehow, right? They didn't close it behind them. You're struck by some inky blackness, like blacker than black. You
Darker
turn
than
behind
black.
you. There's the burning church. You're out here, black and black, inky blackness. You can't see any of the walls of the church or anything like that. It's like you're standing in a.
The fire casts no light.
Yep. All
I
right.
keep going. I keep going, man.
Venture. You venture forth. You can get
Venture
to about
forth.
there. You don't know what direction you're going. You just know from whence you came, and that is the shape, the silhouette of the door frame. That you can still see some of your friends there. You can see Scrunk kind of standing at the precipice of it, but nothing around you seems to exist in any way, shape, or form. And you are on a solid surface, but it doesn't seem to be stone or dirt. It's just some sort of. It's like you're standing on vulcanized rubber. Whatever that is. Right, fair. And while you ponder what that might mean, uh,
Okay.
I'm going to bring
Yes.
up Malin. He approaches you and asks, "Do you see what I see? Or rather, not see it?" And you look at
I
him, and although he's in full light,
I don't see any. He's in full light.
yeah, he's in full light. He casts no shadow. There's no source of light, but it is as if you took a picture of him and photoshopped just him out and put him in a void.
Yeah.
So I can see him, and as I look back, I can see like the entrance to the church or nothing.
Yeah. And then, yeah, the entrance to the church. Yeah. But it's all as though whatever it was cut out of a magazine and pasted onto a sheet of the blackest black you could imagine.
Some foul sorcery ensorcels us. All I can see is you and the accursed door to that burning church. What is this inky blackness? Is what I say to him.
He
Some
looks at
sort
you and
of
says, six,
hmm?
seven? And then no one is young enough to get that, and that is okay.
I get it, and it's like
One of my very good friends has a 13.
I know.
It's what the kids are saying for no reason, and that brings up. Oh, Oz, you're fine. Tippery. Oh, I see what you see, or
You
rather,
keep
not see.
Don't see. I'm gonna use my last lay on hands on Oz today. There's a 1/3 chance that it will get you above. Nope. You're a -2. Woo! And then I say to Scrunk, get him out of here. And then I back out. Like I have pistols, but I don't.
You're still close enough to the door that like there's some semblance of glow or something like that. You're not fully enraptured in this crazy inky blackness.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
you
I
will.
don't
You only have set 6 seconds to look around you and notice, but you will notice that
Yeah.
you are in the same situation. All right, so now it is the room's chance to act, and you better hope that I don't roll a 6. I rolled a 1. So this part entirely caves in, and Scrump, it is up to you.
yeah, just yoinking Oz and getting out of there.
Okay.
yoinking. So
All
I,
right.
yoink,
Oz
I
out.
yoinked him off.
And you see this inky blackness around you, much the same thing that I described to Abhorsen. Your allies are as though they are in daylight, but casting no shadow, and everything around you is the blackest black void that you can imagine.
I would say at this point I'll probably come out of rage. I'm gonna adjust my HP and now be pretty damn tired.
Yes, roll a perception check as you do that. As the clarity of a sober mind comes
Nat
to
20, nat 20, baby.
you. Okay.
Right.
Where's the
Cold blood.
little fey creature that you threw out the door?
Where we landed, I guess. If I can see him, I don't know if I can
Yeah,
see. He's
you don't
gone.
see.
Gotcha.
You see your friends. You don't see the little fey creature. You see the burning building. Nothing's casting any light. Nothing's casting any shadow. You are with your friends, cutouts in the void. I'm going to allow everyone to react to that in initiative order before we break initiative. Abhorsen.
Can you all hear me? Does this?
Yes.
No, that's what Abhorson's saying. Has anyone ever experienced this before? No, no one has.
Yeah.
Well, I started the fight unconscious. I ended the fight unconscious.
You guys let me know. That all worked out.
Malin says, "What do you think?" And sulks away a couple feet this way.
Oh, bitch.
What do you think?
And that was his turn. Tippery.
Whew, oh,
I'm queening.
Okay.
I can hear you clean.
All right, cool. So those are the reactions.
The inky black void.
The inky black void.
Scrunk just kind of says death. Doesn't elaborate.
Hmm. Like, yeah, Sumerian afterlife.
All right. You all jolt awake at the exact same time in the bunk beds in the small room within the temple. You all pop up at exactly the same time. And as you look around at each other, thoughts may or may not come to your head.
So we got right back over.
We got dream attacked. Dream Gould.
Is there any window in this room?
Yeah.
Do I get a sense of what time of day it is? Or night?
The sun is just rising.
Do I wake up?
I
All of you.
start scampering down. Yeah, getting ready for when the brother or the vicar or
Do you say anything?
Scrunk goes and puts his hand on the door to see if it's hot.
Yeah. Scrunk, you walk over to the door. Oh, it's cool. A little colder than you left it last night for sure, because the window is just a window. You know, there's no glass. It's just open.
I meet Scrunk over by the door and I go, huh, deja vu. I say to myself, and I open the door.
Okay. You open the door. And you kind of see, I didn't draw it the best, but you know, you're kind of the offshoot. So you see like some pillars in front of you, and you look to your right, and you see, you know, the pews nicely lined up, smell of incense.
Right.
You know, a little bit of rugs. There's some tapestries to Cathar hanging. You see the light coming in through some stained glass windows. It's quite beautiful. You know, you got here when it was nearly after dark. So.
Do any of us appear to be injured?
Yeah.
No, not Scrunk, not as far as you can. You know what? Actually, give me a perception check just for the fun of it.
That one.
Yeah, everyone is dead. No,
We all died.
None of you. You look around. No one seems to be injured. Seems to be everything's fine.
Wait, can I sort of take stock of my arcane power and know whether or not I've cast any spells or how many spells I have left per day?
You're fully good to go. You're fine. Yeah, after full rest.
All right, guys.
Okay. Do we all remember that happening? Was that just me?
Oh, okay. So that there's some shit went down.
Malin says, "Did we all get in the same fight?"
I want to cast detect magic. See if there's any like residual like illusion magic or something.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
So in the first round of Detect Magic, you kind of look around, and you don't see a magical aura, except for kind of radiating from Abhorsen's sword.
Mhm. So I expect no magic auras except for Edwards. So
That is correct.
all right. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to check out a porcelain sword.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe that is the origin of this shit.
Yeah.
Good thought.
We can go over there and grab it from her.
My little.
I don't grab it from her, but I walk over and I say, "Can I take a look at your sword?"
Please do. Do you? I turn to Malin and I say, "Do you remember me putting this down a Faye's throat?"
I think he does. No.
Wait, what did you ask Malin? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Malin, do you remember me putting this down a Faye's throat? I say as I sort of offhandedly hand it to us, hand the sword
Malin
to
kind of
us.
shrugs his shoulders and says, "Yeah, I remember that. It was pretty cool."
Yeah, you should try and do something like that sometime, man. I think we'd think you were a lot cooler if you could
He
like.
just interrupts you and he goes, "I did."
5 times before we met.
Sister fought well.
Okay. So I am. That's a 23 on my spellcraft check to suss out whether or not this sword might be the origin of whatever we
Yeah.
experienced.
Gotcha. So you
Looking
see
for
an
enchantment
Yep.
and illusion magic.
You see an enchantment aura on the sword. It appears to be magically enchanted. You don't see illusion when you're looking for it.
With 23 spellcraft, do I like get any specifics?
So, the enchantment magic is distinctly of the Fey realm. So it is not. You're not super familiar with this type of enchantment, but it seems like, in a way, divine, like a divine enchantment.
All right.
Yeah.
I hand it back to the
Sorry,
person.
you rolled well. I'm sorry to not give you too much, but
No,
it
it's fine.
seems to you to just be a magically enchanted sword of unknown origin.
I hand it back to the person and I tell her this thing sleeps in a different room than us from now on.
You think it was what did that? Is that what you think?
Uh, you don't put enchantment magic on a sword.
Yeah, we got to get that looked at, don't we? Maybe the.
I just looked at it.
Yeah, okay, you just looked at it. I hear it. We got to get this like looked at now. Maybe the vicar, the abbot, the cleric, whoever this fucking guy is, maybe he can check it out for us.
Yeah, you're
Give us a read a little more competently.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't go to this church, Tiffery.
Just like cabin 4. Come on, guys. Let's go.
I'm making a Bridge 4 reference right now.
No, I just picked 4, but
Just camp. Just yeah. Just
They're
summer
like
camp
9 books.
for a little the rich kid camp.
Bridge 4?
Yeah.
Bridge 4 is still around.
Okay.
One of the main characters of the whole series.
Yeah, but the crew stayed around as well.
Oh, the crew's around.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Teferi is completely ill-equipped to handle a normal sword, let alone a magical sword. So he's just all about making the monks' morning breakfast.
And after a certain time, as the sun, really starts to shine through the window, you do hear a. Oh, Sprunk, did you open the door?
Tiffery did.
Okay, Tiffery opened the door. So you see the guy approach you. His name, of course, being, of course, Father Tobin. You see Father Tobin approach, and he goes, "Huh, up and at him, I see. Well, are you all ready?"
You say Taubman?
Tobren, Tobren.
Who is the bad god?
The bad god is, fuck, give me just like a quick second. So we got Cathar, We got Iralia, and we got I need this.
Is he in the fucking map?
Yeah, for sure. Tether.
Tether's brushline.
Yeah, Tether's brushland. Tether. Sorry. Just thought about this shit.
You know, I guess. I see Father Tom. I say, well, Father, stuff down there up at the mill is, idle hands do Tether's work, and sleepy heads, well, they just don't do anything. So let's get going.
Well spoken, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well spoken. Then he just turns around, expecting you to follow, and leads towards kind of another corridor on the opposite side from where you stayed.
Mm-hmm.
And you go through a couple doors, and it's obviously a kitchen.
Cool.
So he has you rolling dough.
Why? Why?
You really need to pass that. You don't need to be near a fire. Okay, so Oz is kind of manning the helping the cooks around the fire.
I season the dishes before they head out.
That's what you're doing? Okay, cool. Well, he doesn't argue too much. So you're seasoning. Who wants to
I
help around the
turned
cooking
rule.
fire?
Delicious.
Okay.
Too much seasoning is sinful. We must keep things austere.
Tavern goes, let him cook.
Uh,
Who wants to help around the stove?
I will help around the stove. It is woman's work.
Okay. Tavern puts his hand on your shoulder and says, I am sorry for not addressing you directly yesterday. It was an oversight. We have no ill will towards womenfolk here. You are equal in the eyes of Cathar.
Father, are you a competent sorcerer?
His eyes kind of widen, and he goes, I'm afraid not.
Well,
Why you
it pains me to hear you say
Make her
that.
walk
Perhaps we perhaps may
spray of gruel, making it taste awesome.
perhaps we might talk after breakfast.
Yes. That would be fine. He goes over to Malin and actually asks Malin to clean the table linens, and then approaches Skrunk and kind of looks at Oz and says, "You speak this one's language, yes?
Yeah.
Will you ask him to take care of the dishes as they accumulate? There is the basin." And points over to a corner of the room that obviously has like a running water in some way.
I say I can do that too. Do you really want that big meathead handling dishware?
Cathar believes in all of his children. Please do as I ask. Thank you. And then turns around.
All right. I tell Scrunk he wants you to wash the dishes.
Me?
Yeah.
Like lick them clean?
Is this like is it like porridge? Is it gruel? Is that?
I mean, I'm working on
kitchen here.
It's like broth. There's some potatoes in it. It's mostly just bone broth.
What am I doing with the dough then?
Well, you're making bread. He's asking about the
Oh, I was curious. What is the
rolls
breakfast we're making?
Yeah. Rolls that you can dip into very, very
Okay.
thin gruel, much like bone broth.
Whatever. Put me on some bullshit side job. I'm the only one who has experience in one of these things.
You're doughy. So you're rolling out dough.
This is outrageous.
So talk
So
about
I'm making the thin bone broth taste like a thick, hearty, chicken broth. Or something.
that's perfect. And there's assorted
and,
veggies.
and adding some like garlic flavor to the roll.
Perfect. Yeah,
Like
so there's
way more garlic flavor than was in the garlic knots.
Yeah, for sure. Those were pretty mid. 6, 7. So, talk amongst yourselves. I need to go wee wee.
Really?
And yeah, you guys, have enough time. You have about 45 minutes to perform these roles. And as you do, you can freely discuss or not discuss what happened to you last night.
That was, I mean, it was the best night's sleep Tiffany's had in months. Who cares if it was
Until
ways to dream?
I tell
so
Oz and Draconic, I just say I bathed in Fey blood last night.
I bathed in my own blood last night.
Well, truth be told, I did some of that too. There's no shame in it.
They arrive with a tray full of dishes, and I press the digitate, clean them before you touch them.
Ah. So these little fuckers hounded us at the bridge. We took their sword. They are now hounding our dreams, but as far as we can tell, it's not real.
Did we get the sword from the bridge shitheads, or did we get it from something else?
Did
in the
we?
forest. The sword came from the forest.
Oh, it came from that like
Was
druid
The
circle.
overturned Papazon?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is it like Freddy Krueger though, where if we die in the dream, we die for real?
I
Let's just
feel like we took no damage during I guess none of us died, but
Ready, you?
Is it Freddy Krueger?
it's pretty crude.
Yeah. Kills teenager Johnny Depp, rips him through the bed.
Oh, you're not speaking in Tipper.
Bitch.
No, no, no. Timber does not know. Timber can't
Scary,
handle
Scary Larry.
it. Yeah.
Scary Larry? Oh, bitch.
Scary Larry and the Basement Boys.
Yeah.
I guess we
Scary Terry.
die
Scary Terry.
Yeah.
in the
Scary
dream.
Mary.
Oz died, and here he is.
Oz did not die. Oz went unconscious and started bleeding out.
I appeared to die.
You did appear to die. Well, no, your heart was still beating. You were still breathing. So anyone who would investigate it knew. No one did. That is fair.
So a
Well,
couple people bumped some lay on hands into me, and someone dragged me out of a burning building, but that's it.
but we still are all rested. Everybody
So we
got
didn't wake up with, well, a person didn't wake up with the weapon in her hand or anything.
Correct.
Well, that's lame.
we
All right.
we're
are
gonna
connected. We are family now.
lost drunk.
Dream brothers, dream sister.
We're gonna have to get the sword looked at.
I'm going to ignore that.
Okay.
And I'm just licking plates. I'm just licking the shit out of these plates.
All right.
So we made them breakfast.
Now you have to serve breakfast.
Oh.
We have to serve it?
Yes, and then you have to clean up.
Fair.
Now,
I thought
there
you
are.
said like he was cleaning up the dishes as they were brought back in.
No,
Serve
he's cleaning
breakfast.
which doesn't make like the most amount of sense in the world, but just vibe with me, man. But no, now you must serve it. It's a 3-step process. There are 3 gods. So you serve, you make, you serve, you clean.
Cool.
We got our nice robes on, our nice serving robes.
And for that, you receive a nice stay.
Let's do
now-
it.
Pretty good, dude.
yeah. So, all right, cool. He says, poor and unfortunate, lining up outside. I've set the table, with the freshly cleaned linens. If you would follow me, please.
I fucking run like I'm a kid at a Harry Potter book signing.
Yep.
I'm fucking ah!
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so fun to serve them.
So the most notable presents you see, and we can role play this as much as you'd like, or you can go through it if there's anything you'd like to kind of see or any questions you'd like to ask, feel free. The most notable presents you see is a woman who is obviously like a teacher or principal of some sort, leads some students that might be from an orphanage or something like that through. They're the first ones in line, and other than that, it is just kind of picture your downtrodden of a medieval city. You know, couple hundred people, maybe 200 people at most. Some more downtrodden than others. After all, this is a free breakfast. Some are just obviously on their way to work and picking up some breakfast, but you don't see the Brothers of Cathar really turning anyone away. So there's people of various means coming through this line. If you'd like to talk to any of them, you certainly can. But if you talk too long, the father does come up to you and encourage you to keep the line moving.
Does the orphanage matron,
Yeah.
she hot?
She's like 38. She shows a lot of stress. She's portly.
Okay.
She's got kind eyes.
All right. I am looking for.
Companion.
I've been in a fucking prison camp.
Okay. One thing you do notice about her is she appears to be quite pious. So she says, "Thank you, brother." When you kind of spoon the gruel or hand out the roll or whatever the case may be, and she does the sign of Cathar, picture like the sign of the cross, to the father. Appears to be quite pious and is stern with her children.
Okay. Well, you answered the question I needed answered before all of that.
She hot though?
Are there any,
Are there any like hot people that are vulnerable and need food?
exactly.
Everyone in this line who is hot also definitely needs food. You see a woman that is likely a whore as she moves through, and if you look at her more than a religious person serving her food, she kind of blushes and brushes her hair behind her ear.
Okay. Every person coming in when they get to my station, I serve them. I say, "Tifu come to how you do it." I ladle out or hand whatever I'm getting. Yeah, Tifu come to how you do it.
You make a couple children giggle. Other than that,
not my
everyone's pretty
intention.
stone face.
Just greeting everyone.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. For the future.
I try to personally serve the whore,
Okay.
and
You successfully do so.
and when I come up beside her, I said, "What's your favorite kind of broth? You like chicken? You like beef? You like
What?
lobster bisque?"
I like Baja Blast.
She says, "What are you really?"
That is what I'm really asking.
Oh, I like pork broth.
Yeah. When I press the taste her broth, tastes like pork.
Oh, she goes, goody. And then tell you the tavern that she works at, called the Golden Thistle, and goes through the line.
I try to give the kids extra bread.
Okay, yeah. You all of the kids?
Yeah, yeah. And if somebody tries to stop me, I'm just gonna act like I don't understand what they're saying to me and just do it anyways.
Just trying to pile this bread into these kids' hands and they can't handle
Yeah,
it.
yeah, there's not enough bread to do that. So the father kind of the father kind of comes over and politely, gestures to stop giving so much bread away. And upon the third gesture, if you don't understand, he grabs Oz and asks Oz to please explain one bowl of broth and one roll per person, please.
Um, mm,
The whore's booty be popping.
uh,
The closed eyes.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to help this guy. So I turn to Scrunk and I say, uh, he doesn't like feeding the kids that much.
Tell him the children require the most.
I translate directly.
Okay. He says, "Oh, a lizard folk with the heart of gold," and then asks you to take over his station and put Scrunk at the station that ladles the soup in the bowl and gives it out.
Nah, I'm done.
Perfectly fine. And the father resumes your station as you go attempt to do whatever it is you might be doing.
I go outside and take a look at
At the what?
the town.
Oh, okay.
Like I came in late at night. I
Yeah.
was ushered straight to this freaking temple. You don't have to go into it.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
It's nice.
this isn't my bag,
Yeah.
and I could get a much better room with way less effort by like doing some prestige mending at a tavern. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
He's taking advantage of me.
That is your prerogative. And you do your thing, and he encourages the rest of you to continue serving. And then after the service is over, he kind of ushers you to a dish pit, and you're folding linens and you're washing linens and kind of just putting things back. And at that point, if you did want to step in and kind of do everything really quick, that is a possibility. But this is kind of what he's asking you to do.
Yeah, after everyone leaves, I head back in, try to find the rest of the group. And I'm like, what are we doing here?
Sleeping, getting ropes.
Like, this is a bad return on investment.
You're in the city. You'll be outside. I will be naked. This has worked out great.
All right. You don't understand. This is how I live. I roam from town to town. I do some odd jobs. I make some coin. I get hammered. I fuck whores. And once I piss off enough people, I move on to another town. This work, this amount of work would set me up for 3 weeks normally. This is a shit deal. What are we doing? Like, okay, you guys are all, you're sweet, you're kind, you're loving, you're giving. Fine. Are you going to do this every day? Or are we going to go, like, do something better with our time?
How much does that ferry cost?
It's a good question.
I don't know. You're the only one who's been here before.
That's a great question.
Roll
You gotta
roll
go.
knowledge local.
We
Roll
got-
knowledge local.
Are we still serving?
Yeah, that's an
No.
11.
Yeah, I mean, you think the ferry's like a couple silver? Something like that? Like maybe a gold, but that sounds too expensive. Like, yeah, maybe a couple silver.
It's a ferry. What could it cost, Michael? Yeah.
As you're kind of cleaning, you finish up that process. The father comes along and he says, "Thank you so much. As a parting gift, I have something for each of you." And he gives you each a silver piece and says, "If you pull that together, that's enough to get a group room at the Ox's Tail, which is a decently reputable inn. Certainly not the nicest, but middling quality. Thank you for the work you've done, but this is not the kind of thing that you can turn into a career. So as they say, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I say, if that's your impression of the ox's tail, what do you think of the golden whistle?
I wouldn't ever go to the Golden Thistle.
Sounds like the place for me.
I would never go there. But I encourage you that if you're curious, go check it out.
Yeah, I hand him back the silver and I say, I only accept what I'm worth.
Oh, well, thank you for the silver, my good man. So you now have 4 silver pieces among you, which, if you can scratch up another one, will get you a room at the Ox's Tail Inn.
I
He gives you directions to the Ox's Tail Inn as well, because sure, why not?
I see that, and I also hand him my silver.
So now you'll need to scrape up 20 copper to find an inn, to find group lodging at the Ox's Tail Inn.
I say, I also only accept what I am worth, which is several hundred pounds of gold ducats. My family is very wealthy. Please donate our silver to the less fortunate. And I bow.
Our, as in,
His and my silver.
he looks at the both of you and then looks at the remaining party members and
I'm
goes,
like, well, I'm
I hold my
You
empty
can look
hand
at
out
my
to the
back.
father and say, I am so unfortunate right now, father.
I just swallowed my silver.
be that as it may, thank you so much for helping us this morning, and I hope the lodgings were accommodating enough. And again, I would encourage you to go to the Ox's Tail. It is it's nice there.
Can you send a message to the Miller's Monastery?
Yes.
Tell them Typheriax lives. They'll understand.
Can you spell that, please?
Yeah. If he has me parchment, I write it down.
Typheriax lives.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll understand.
I'll send this on the next row.
Thank you.
So seeing Oz and Tiffery give their silver back, Scrunk takes off the robe and gives it back to the
True.
priest.
You only needed to hide your muscles while you were at church.
All right. Tobrin says, "Are you sure?" And then looks at Oz and says, "Is he sure?"
I'm like at the door waiting for everybody to leave. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yes. Very odd bunch. You feel free to come say hello sometime if you decide to stay in the city for any period of time. But for now, the service is.
I smile, wave, I say, not a fucking chance, and I walk.
All right. Father Tobrin bids you all adieu.
Thank you, Father Telfer.
I think it went well.
I think it went great. Did you want to ask him something about the sword, or are we just gonna?
Well, I was gonna, but he doesn't. I mean, I guess if everybody's taken off, why not now or never?
Yes.
Father, a moment of your time.
Sure.
And everyone else is cleared out of the, or maybe they haven't, I don't know. I have a question about this sword. I believe it to be ensorcelled. Do you have any ability whatsoever to detect magic upon an item such as this? And I present the ironwood sword to the cleric. He is a cleric. He is just a guy.
I've never quite seen anything like this before.
Touch it with your hands.
Yes. Interesting.
Touch it with your hands.
Would you
Touch
ask?
it with your hands.
Hey, it's your hands, Father.
Touch it with your hands,
No, no,
Father.
no. Can you come with me to my office?
Please.
That never ends poorly.
Well, thank you. You get to his office. It's humble. It's nice. It's got a bunch of books. Classic clergyman office. Small town. You see his eyes kind of glow a blue with purple as he looks at the sword. He kind of turns it over in his hands, tries the edge, and then as he's trying the edge more, kind of almost attempts to cut himself with it in a way. He goes, huh, interesting. It seems to be enchanted. With what? I am not sure. You'd expect to see what you'd call a transmutation upon this device, if it were to have any magic at all. But this one does seem to be enchanted, in some way. Have you cut something with this, or has the edge always been dull?
I've used it to attack a foe, and I guess, put it through them, but the edge has always been dull since it came into my possession.
Strange. I apologize for not being able to give you more information on this. It certainly has an aura of enchantment about it, but the sort of enchantment I cannot be certain. Where did you find this?
The Druid's Wood, the forest south of here.
His face kind of changes at the mention of that. He gives it back to you, kind of wipes his hands on his vestments, and says, I would encourage you to be very, very careful with that item. Do you understand?
Yes, I thought you'd say something like that.
Well, I'm sure your friends are waiting. And could I ask you a favor?
Go on.
If you find someone who can tell you more about that sword, would you let me know?
We'll see if we can make that happen. Communication is difficult in these fraught times.
Yes, and just to be clear, would you let me know two things? What
Go
you
on.
found about the sword, and who was able to tell you about it?
We'll see what we can do, Father. Thank you for your hospitality.
But of course, the doors of Cathar are always open. And then he kind of smirks and goes, though not always overnight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love that song. The Doors of Cathar.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
The Doors of Cathar.
I love Bob Seger, dude.
More like
Seger.
Yeah,
Sort of a Klaus Nomi, more of a, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Just beyond the doors of Cathar, they're working on their night moves.
I have
Oh,
heard
yeah.
that. Out of the streets.
All right, so
The point sitting way up high.
Horson, you leave the temple.
I do.
Leaving the father behind for now, and the rest of you.
Yeah.
What is your desire?
Uh,
Well,
I'm going to check out this oxtail.
Yeah.
He seems super intent on us going there.
You don't have to go there. It's a town.
No, he seems super intent on it. I want to know why he wants.
You do genuinely get the impression that this is the inn that you won't get stabbed in, that he's willing to give you enough money to stay at.
It's a holiday inn.
What else?
we had, we
It's
had
great.
enough money to stay there.
Really? You get stabbed in a Super
Past
No,
tense.
Oh, you haven't been in the Super 8.
Yeah, maybe a double tree. You know what?
Yeah.
It's a double tree.
Love a double tree.
Love it. I stayed at a double tree in Greensboro.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed at a Super 8 in Hampton Roads.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Actually, no, I didn't. They showed me 3 rooms.
Yeah.
all of them were horror shows. And I said, no.
I don't want to stay here.
That's kind of Hampton Roads in a nutshell.
Where is Hampton Roads?
It's outside of Norfolk, like
Okay.
Tidewater, Virginia area. A lot of military
Technically, this is
bases.
Newport News.
Yeah, Newport News.
I stayed in a Motel 6 in Augusta, and that was terrible.
See, and I went to the Motel 6, and that was fine.
Yeah.
It was a lot newer.
You'd think with the, if the numbers go higher, it would be better. The
You
cheapest.
think?
La
Yeah.
Quinta.
Anyway,
La Quinta.
Millock did mention
So-
the Adventurers Guild.
Millock said something about like an adventuring guild.
Yeah. That might be a good
Yeah, it's
idea.
only one
So
silver
yeah, like we
coin.
start walking down the street.
Yeah.
And Oz is like, look, we're all kind of fucked here. We don't have any money. Nothing
got a
but
silver.
clothes on our backs. We still don't have any fucking shoes.
You don't have any shoes. That is a good point.
If you want, we can all go our separate ways. But I think we are, kind of competent and capable together. I've kind of sort of heard a little bit about these adventuring guilds. You can make bank overnight with like a couple days effort, and if we can pull down a couple hundred gold, then that would set me up for a year or two. Or just roll the dice and see what happens. But we need to come into some money. I need to come into some money to get back on my feet, on feet that have shoes on them.
Boot money.
Yeah, I need some fucking boot money.
Boot
Start
money.
So,
Let's go.
what do you all want to do?
Let's go check out this adventuring guild.
And I turn to Strunk and I say, we need money. Do you want to adventure or do you want to work?
We are tethered by the dream,
Oh, god damn
and the dream has shown us
it.
adventure.
Say that in common.
See, those are the seeds. Those are the seeds that I've been trying to plant, child. Those are the seeds.
What?
You're connected.
All right, so abortion's in, and I speak a little bit of speak some draconic to Strunk. I turn to the rest of the group and I say, Strunk is in on hitting the adventuring guild. Tiffery, Malin, what do you want to do?
Yeah, you guys are like cool or whatever. Like you guys are kind of cool, I guess. That's what Malin says.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the party at large.
He is.
I just need to get back to my boy Ethan, see how he's doing. He's lives up on Cathall's Prow. My family has a large estate up there on Dicko Down on Dairy. So as long as we're going that way, that's fine. I'm sure my dad will pay like a lot of money to make sure I'm okay. So we can get money that way too.
Okay, but you need to contact your family. In order to contact your family or reach them physically, how much do you think that's going to cost?
I don't know. What's a wedding cost, Michael? 2 copper?
What's a banana? $20?
Yeah. Differ has no concept of wealth. Or like or money because he is coded in wealth.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I mean right now it's like, well, just do what you want, it's fine.
I will go there.
Yeah.
all right, then.
His family is like a little wealth where you just take out loans against your net worth and you never actually touch your capital. Like that's the world he's living in.
That's what I try to do.
Yeah.
Right.
We all do.
Now, I'm asking you because like I'm kind of playing with this concept that Oz gets around.
Yeah.
He does, like he mends clothes, he cleans dishes.
Yeah.
He he works like an hour of prestidigitation, which is 100 castings of it.
Sure. And he's good for
And
a
he
week.
he makes a good chunk of change that he can live on. So his plan right now, and you tell me if this is a reasonable plan.
Yeah.
Is to go to the Golden Thistle, find that whore,
Yeah.
get her to vouch for him, work there tonight,
Yeah.
cleaning shit up, fixing things, getting ingratiated with some of the women,
Sure.
and coming away with enough money to buy everyone boots and like at least a bare minimum of like so that they look somewhat presentable.
Yeah.
To go to the Adventurers Guild and not get laughed out of the building.
I think that's fair. I think the idea that like, you know, like all these castings of prestidigitation just kind of prints money is a little much, but like,
Right.
yeah, like if you work a
Prints-
whole day,
Yeah.
you'll be able to buy them decent boots so that they can look like adventurers.
Right. I mean, it prints money in the way that you like. I can make like 5 silver a day.
Right.
Which is more than most people can make in a day.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not. It doesn't compare to like going on an adventure and getting 1,000 gold.
Yeah, no, I'm with that. Yeah, like if you work a day mending stuff, because the way I picture Oz is he's just transient and just kind of rolls around and makes enough.
I just want to make sure that we're on the same level with like that. He goes and like works for a day, coasts for a week, works for a day, coasts for a week,
that makes
and that he can do that to the effect of like, let's get us all set up so that we can actually go do an adventure and make real money.
if that
Byron.
all the girls,
Bye.
if that
Me.
times with all the girls, we can like you can spend kind of the night doing that, and then we can kind of talk about what everyone spends their time doing. And
Yeah,
a
wait,
single
where you go?
room at the Oxtail is 2 silver. A group room is 5 silver.
So I mean, yeah, I mean he'll be at the brothel or
Yeah.
whatever. And he'll send a runner with the extra coin needed for them to stay at the Oxtail.
Yeah.
And then just make enough money over the course of the night to get basic necessities.
I think that's perfect. It's a silver for a hand job. From Wanda, which is who you met.
I'm not gonna pay.
Okay, well then she's not given, and she says, eh, she said, anything wet will cost you double that.
Classic Wanda.
Oz never pays. He usually can charisma his way into somebody's pants.
Yeah.
So, he takes what's offered.
Yeah.
Doesn't pay.
That's fair. There are, listen.
But we don't have to go into
it. Came to the soup kitchen. So once you get in there and go to the Golden Thistle, you're like, okay, so they're not all Wandas. That's all I'll say on that.
Okay. But yeah, like I don't want to go into details about it. Is there a
You want to role play?
Make?
Do you want to role play sex in front of our friends?
With Wanda?
Hang on, I gotta get my cup chair.
Yeah, so I mean, like any odd job that prestidigitation can take care of, you're just kind of doing that sort of thing.
Yeah,
And you're feeling yourself.
I talk to the madam,
Yeah.
or the pimp or whoever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I can fix the drapes. I
Yeah.
can fix holes in dresses. I can, make things smell better.
Yeah.
I can do a lot of stuff. Like you point me at something, and every time I accomplish something for you, 5 copper.
They're amenable to that. Do you? They also are like, and you can get a couple free drinks too. Do you take them up on that?
No.
Okay, cool. So give me 2 diplomacy checks. Just to get an idea of through the course of the night, are you kind? Do you ingratiate yourself as you want to? And if you were gonna drink, I would say give me 1 diplomacy check and then 1 diplomacy check -4, but just give me 2 solid ones there.
I don't trust free drinks.
For sure.
And is there any way I could like bluff instead of diplomacy?
Yeah. You're just pretending to be nice to people.
Yeah, just tend to be respectful. And they said 2.
2, yes.
Okay, 20 and 15.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So those people think that you're very nice, and you don't strike me as the kind of person that would give a fuck what anyone's name is, but you've got several people that definitely know yours.
I mean, yeah, I keep track of like whoever's in charge.
Yeah.
And like the 2 hottest workers. And if there's like a high roller that comes in,
Yeah.
I try to.
The madam is named Nissa Sardine. That's Deen. Nissa Sardine.
Mhm.
Wanda is the second hottest. Prue is the first hottest.
Go Wanda.
And there's a gentleman in there.
Second hottest.
There's a gentleman in there that makes 2 visits throughout the night and sees Prue both times.
Okay.
And you kind of call Wanda over and ask what his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And his name is Indran, Indran. Last name Mod, Mod.
Okay.
Do you want to ask any other questions, Bob? Right now, you just know that he's getting down with the good flesh. Ooh, that didn't feel good to say at all.
Yeah,
Death to Videodrome.
that hurt to hear.
My bad.
All good, brother. Skrunk asks Oz if
Wait. Before that, like I'm not done for tonight. On Indra on his way out second time.
Yeah.
I approach him and I say, "You look like a man of means. Men of means need meaningful play. You know any good games around town? Cards, dice."
He says, I may, once we come to an accord. He says, how about this? I'm the administrator of the Adventurers Guild. Come see me. Maybe we'll create a rapport. Maybe we can play some games.
No greater gamble than gambling your life.
Indeed.
I do plan on swinging that way.
How's
That's
it
tomorrow.
Well, I look forward to meeting you and whatever companionship you may keep. You notice that this is a very fucking jacked motherfucker, and as you get closer to him, you realize it's just fucking scars.
I offer a handshake. It is limp. I am not exceptionally strong.
Yeah.
Well, it's not limp. 10 strength, so not a sturdy handshake, but a average one. And I say, Osmond Cole.
He says, Indra and Maud, and says, I tap elbows.
Sure.
Good. And then before you can respond to that, he's gone.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, late in the evening, I come to the oxtail with a coin purse about as full as I was willing to make it, given the effort. What did Scrump want to talk to me about?
Oh, I was just gonna have you ask the establishment if they needed extra security. They just needed like a doorman or something to pass the time while you're working.
Oh, at the Golden Thistle?
Yeah.
If you come by, I'll ask Nissa.
Nissa says, if you vouch for him, that's fine, but if he breaks anything, you don't get paid.
Only the unwelcomes limbs.
Fair point. And then she goes, pleased to meet you. Mrs. RD.
Scrunk.
He didn't speak much common,
Perfect.
but just just point. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll point to the door, point to a stool you can sit at. And then go like this.
I tell him, she means protect the house. Don't fight her.
Horson, would you like to
Would you like to work at the
do
brothel
anything?
tonight?
Would you like to work?
I would not. I'm posted up. This is the golden thistle. The other one is the silver,
The ox's tail.
the ox's tail.
Yeah.
I'm posted up in the common room at the ox's tail. It's a tavern and inn.
Tavern and inn. Yep. And if you've got a silver, that'll buy you a couple beers.
Absolutely.
And nice to eat.
That's what I'm doing. I'm posted up at the tavern, keeping my ears open and my mouth shut.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. So you hear some things. Just real quick. I know that Aaron already split and we're on borrowed time here, but you do hear a couple of things. As you're keeping your eyes open, you hear a soldier from a corner table talk to his compatriot, and he says, "Don't go into the fields at night. ... They whisper."
Mm.
And then you hear another table that's a woman who is quite fucking drunk, and another woman who is her friend, but like kind of trying not to pay attention to her. And this woman keeps talking about the strangers from the woods.
Uh-huh.
We're famous. And those are the things you hear. Now, you don't know to look at you when she says the strangers from the woods, but she does say that.
Sure. Streets are talking.
Streets are talking, you're listening.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's we don't want to go too much further without Aaron and
out.
Glenn participating.
Fucking rock on. You will wake up at level 3. So
Oh, they're prepared.
I was asked to kind of, make the levels happen as the frequency of this campaign is not